Does a prior visa denial hurt your K1 Fiance or CR1 Spouse visa chances? Today, I am going to answer the question, well, does a prior visa denial hurt K1 or CR1 chances? This is important for you to know because most couples don't really have any knowledge or experience with immigration, and it is only after finding each other and falling in love that you find out, well, it's not as easy as you had imagined to move from one country to another. Oftentimes, well, you just jump right in and apply for whatever visa you think might be convenient. Maybe a visitor visa, maybe student visa, maybe an au pair visa, because it seems easy, appears to be fast, and could allow the two of you to maybe live together in the USA and to get to know each other much better, but still giving you a lot of flexibility and time before forcing you to make a decision whether or not to get married. The problem with that is that by rushing in, applying for the wrong visa, and getting denied, well, can come back to haunt you when you finally apply for the important, the life-changing visa that you are actually eligible for, that actually has a chance of success, the fiancé or spouse visa. So please watch to the end, because there I will recommend what you can do to avoid problems with your K1 or CR1 visa application, and what to do in case you may have already shot yourself in the foot. I am Fred Wall, the VisaCoach, and I am here to help you get through a confusing and frustrating immigration process so that you can have a happy life together in the USA with your foreign partner. Now let's talk about how prior visa denial affects your chances for fiancé or spouse visa success. Eventually, your fiancé or spouse will be faced opposite a consular officer at the U.S. consulate, and there will be interviewed, well, sometimes interrogated. The question on the officer's mind is whether or not the two of you have a bona fide relationship. The officer is looking for evidences the two of you have spent quality time together, have exchanged correspondences, and have behaved and done what a normal couple would do. Now, I spend a lot of time working with the couples who have hired me to prepare their applications, teaching them what evidences we should create, document, and include in our application. We front load the application with these evidences in order to show the consular officer the couple's sincerity and bona fides. Before the interview starts, he reviews these, and the well-chosen proofs and the telling of an authentic couple's story prepares the stage for a pleasant and productive interview. That's what we do to present the positive. Now, unfortunately, the officer will be searching for issues that cast doubt on the couple. He is looking for what I call red flags. These are issues that raise suspicions on whether or not your relationship truly is bona fide. One of the many potential issues that might raise a red flag is a prior failed attempt or multiple failed attempts by your foreign partner to get some kind of permission to travel to the USA. A single previous attempt that was denied, but your fiancé or spouse was scrupulously honest, well, should not have any lasting negative effect. That's the good news. However, multiple attempts to get a visa is always a problem. Applying too many times for too many various visas demonstrates an intense desire to go to the USA. And the consular officers may think that it was this overwhelming underlying desire that caused your partner to seek you out in order to develop a relationship that would result in her or him gaining entry and green card to the USA. So I counsel all my clients they should stop immediately. They should cease any and all attempts to apply for the wrong visa, and instead concentrate all their efforts toward the fiancé or spouse visa only. The fiancé or spouse visa is the critical visa and the only visa they are eligible for, and is the one that, when granted, will allow you and your partner to have your happy life together in the USA. Now, what if your partner was not scrupulously honest? Well, that can be a real problem. When the officer reviews the records, and be advised, they do keep detailed, computerized records of all previous visa applications, the consular officer will be comparing any information provided earlier with what has been supplied today on the current application, and he will double, triple check for any material inconsistencies. So that's why consul never, ever make a false statement to U.S. immigration, because any dishonest statement that was made at any time may poison the well for your future. Now, U.S. immigration takes fraud very seriously. If they believe they were lied to, even once, they may permanently brand the applicant as dishonest and never really trust any future comments. Sadly, this is what I hear all the time. The foreign fiancé or spouse once applied for a visitor visa and blindly followed the instructions of a travel agent or friends or online chat room and submitted the application after putting down some false information, pretending to be something he or she was not. Now, one of the cases with most disastrous results is when the fiancé or spouse thinks they can assure the consular officer that they have ties to their country and will only use the visitor visa to visit and will return to home country without fail by pretending that they have a husband or wife to return to. On a later interview, well, they tell the truth that they were never married. However, the officer, because he sees a previous statement that you were married, will now insist on receiving documents to prove the previous marriage was terminated, such as divorce or death certificate. Since the previous marriage never occurred, it's impossible to provide the required documents, and the applicant can give up hopes of ever coming to the USA, even while finally answering all questions honestly. Now, what do you do if you find out your partner has, well, sorry to use the harsh word, lied on a previous application? Well, if caught, if challenged on the past lies, throw yourself on the mercy of the officer. Take responsibility for your actions. Don't blame the travel agent or anyone else, because you are the one who finally signed the false application. And then apologize and beg forgiveness. If your relationship proofs and front-loaded applications show a sympathetic and genuine couple really truly planning a life together in the USA, well, fingers crossed, the officer might just take pity, and for the benefit of your American partner, give your past indiscretions a pass and judge your case on its current merits. Bottom line, when dealing with U.S. immigration, always be honest. You don't have to volunteer information, but any questions asked must be factually answered. Save time and trouble. Don't apply for any visa unless you are truly eligible for that visa. U.S. State Department has a simple policy. If a visa exists for the purpose of your travel, then it is the only visa you are eligible for. So, if you want your fiancé to come to the USA, don't waste time on visitor, student, or any other type of visa. Proceed to the appropriate visa, either fiancé or spouse. So this was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now I want you to please like or add your comments to this video, and then go to VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month it is full of tips and advice on marriage-based immigration, and hey, free of charge. And when you sign up, you get 2 free ebooks I have written, 120 K1 visa interview practice questions, and, well, 5 things you must know before starting on your visa. Finally, when you are ready to get started, call for your complimentary case evaluation and speak with me directly.
Before starting on your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the Visa Coach and ask for his free case evaluation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love could join you. Visa Coach's friendly advice and support might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free evaluation today.